Hello. So we'll wait till people come in. I've got a new wee timer thing. I'm achieving. I mean, honestly, I've spent so much money on timers like ADHD kid things and that. None of them fucking worked. I just ignored them all. But I've got something. Oh, there's that wee song that I like. Can you, Charlotte, can you, do you like my wee dance there? I think I forget my dance sometimes. Or I've been pulling out my good moves. Can you hear anything? Because I think because it's on Zoom, I think I can get away with this, can't I? Why does it feel like my ears are blocked? Maybe this is going to have something to do with someone's message. Charlotte, so I'm going to do, unless you want your one now, I was going to do collective message for 9 minutes because my timer's going to go off in 9 minutes and then I'll do yours, unless you want yours now. Good, love it. So that'll be pretty funny if you see me dancing and singing. Well, you'll hear me singing, but it's because, did any of you see The Voice? I think it was the, I don't know if it was, wait a minute, maybe I can turn it a bit louder. What about now? Can you hear it now? Faintly. Hello, Sophia. How are you doing, Charlotte? Fine with me. I'm just doing some accounts, so that works great. Charlotte, Sophia, can you hear anything faintly now? Yes, that's right. Let's pin it. Right. So if people want a 5-minute message, I've got a timer, so it will be 5 minutes. Unless it was really important, and you know, but I think I'm quite strict on my boundaries now. What was I going to say? So Charlotte's already donated, so I'm going to do Charlotte's when the timer goes off. No, but can you hear anything else? You know, any music? No, you know, any. Yeah, did anyone watch The Voice? Now I don't know if it was like, I've not watched the recent one, but I don't know if it was like last week's or it must have been last week's. I think it's only started, but it was this young girl sang this like, I don't know if you'd call that R&B or I don't know what that is. But I love the wee tune. It's like really catchy. So that's what you can't hear right now, or can you? Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Oh, this is brilliant. Right, okay. Right, also, anyone else got Spotify? Can you tell me why I can't press the button and it can't go on to a random song? It's really annoying me. I don't know if it's my dyslexia or is it fucking changed something or is it because I need to update it or what? I need help. No, we can't be doing with you, James Arthur. You're too depressing. Can I be him? Well, you fucking could be, but you don't want to be right now, do you? Right, so her, oh for fuck's sake. Are they taking the piss? I think that's about her mum. Hopeless romantics, right? Are they? Oh my. This is the vibe, guys. It's all depressing love songs. Oh no, that's not quite like that. Right, so. Oh, that sounds depressing as well. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? The phone fucking sings for the collective. That's quite a nice wee song. I'm going to start singing this. This is wait a minute. This is quite interesting. It's all songs from people that won reality shows. What does that mean? Do you pay for Spotify? You only get I paid for it. I fucking paid for it. Oh shit! I was about to say the C word. This is terrible. I keep saying, Christ. It's because we're near Leo Moon, being a bit extra. Oh my god! Right. Actually, this is fun. This is like charades, right? Maybe you can guess what song it is. Right. This is for the collective. Will we play singing charades? Will we play singing charades? Charlotte, you should get this. You've got a daughter. I don't know the words. Oh, I could look at the words, couldn't I? This is quite fun. Well, it's fun for me. I couldn't give a fuck if it's fun for you. I shave my armpits. I did, that's me. I'm not even joking. None of you are playing. That'll be really funny because I don't think I'll watch this one back. Did you get the song yet? Oh shit, so much for the collective. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What's wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the thief. It's blinding. I can't sing this, it's too high. But no knows, and it seems like it's calling out to me, they'll come find me. I don't know why I'm putting that voice in. Anyway, right, so, oh yes, we need a bit of that. Moana, exactly. Well, I made it easy. I started fucking singing it loud. This is quite distracting. I might need to turn it off. Hope. Oh, look, this is so the energy. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Look up to the light. Sanctuary. Shit, that's the one that came out earlier. Oh, expansion. Look, this is those of us that are ascending. Yeah, that's like my theme song for the beach, Charlotte. That's me. That song's fucking random. Cars outside. What was that? Oh no, James, that's pretty sad as well. Oh, I like this. That's just, I've got the song on that's at the end. Just, oh my God, that will be meaningful. See, everything means something. It's the song that's the end. It's the song that's on at the end of Sliding Doors. Interesting. All about the different ways you could take with your life. Has anyone seen Sliding Doors? You'd think I'd planned this. Spirit. So, if you haven't seen Sliding Doors, it's a very old, amazing film. I think it might be like 20 years old now, but it really is very good to explain timelines because it's got Gwyneth Paltrow, and the way they sort of show you the different choices that she takes, or she's got blonde hair and brown hair, you know what I mean, and short blonde hair or long brown hair, and it's so that you can tell where she's meant to be. Oh shit, can you hear it now? Shit. No, you can't. What are you talking about? You can't now, can you? I need it just to. Can you hear it now? You can't hear it now. Yes, so basically, I've watched a couple of times, but I didn't pay. Oh, I always pay attention to songs everywhere, especially at the end. With this song, it's only the bit. It's like it's something she's like, you're gonna find. I can't sing it; it's too high. But it's something about finding true love, and it's more one for the girls out there because it's like, wait a minute, she's about to sing the bit. She's got a young man waiting. She's going to find true love. So there you go. Whoever needed to hear that, just in case you were, oh yeah, because I did feel hope and strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. I think as well, that could go for, he's going to find true love. He's got a young woman waiting, or a young man, whatever floats your boat, you know, you could be same sex, but I think you turn that off because I don't want it because it's going to make sense every song. But yeah, seriously. So yeah, that song is going to, that Sliding Doors film, I've already channeled about that in the last sort of couple of weeks. So I'll just recap the film a little bit, because we've not done the films for a while, right? Because I've not actually really, I can't remember the last film. The last film I watched was Stand By Me, and that was a couple of weeks ago. Shit, I need to watch a film. Oh no, I watched Lady and the Tramp. I probably could channel about that, to be honest. But I was joking about that with my niece. It is cute, that, actually, the spaghetti bolognese bit. That was my favourite when I was wee. Oh, well, there you go. That's the collective message note. So I'll just finish it for a minute, and then I'll see yours, Charlotte. Yeah, basically, in that film, I love it because she's with a guy that's cheating on her, like, really badly. Like, he's going away to hotels and, like, shagging another. Oh God, I keep saying shagging on this. Well, I did. There you go. I don't like that word, but it keeps coming out my mouth. You know, he's going away with the ex-bird to the hotels, and she finds out she's pregnant just to make it worse. And then, but then it's like, how does it do that again? I'm just trying to think, how does that happen where they, Jesus, I can't even think how she meets the other one. I think they do it that, like, oh, that's, no, how could I forget? Holy shit, yeah. So in the first one that meets the decent guy, she walks in on them, you know, doing that. And I'm very sorry if that's ever happened to anyone, because that must be, I've actually helped people where that's happened to, like, do you know what I mean? Like, holy fucking shit, man. Anyway, I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, basically, she obviously she walks out and she's dead. So no, she doesn't. That's right. So she's not. So in the first season, because I hadn't seen it in like 10 years or something, and then maybe not that long, and then I just what. So in the first one, that's it. She doesn't. She's not pregnant, but she walks in and catches it, and then she leaves them, and then she bumps into this new guy. They start dating and that, and then something goes wrong. I can't even remember. And then in the other one, she doesn't meet this guy, and she doesn't find out the guy's cheating. And then the way, so basically her two parallel lives collide. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I've just totally fucking balls that all up. So you just watch it yourself. But anyway, that will mean something too. Do you know what I mean? It's just, actually, it does mean something, doesn't it? Because it is like, you know, will I go this way? Will I go that way? Will I go this way? Will I go that way? And then you just balls it all up. I think we've all been there. Oh my God, Stand By Me just came on. Stand By Me. Stand By Me just came on. Oh, shit. Right. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. That came out earlier. Expansion. This is about the ascension. And seriously, that it might seem like I'm joking, but I'm not. Like, that is what's been going on. Either you've been doing that, or it's going on with people around you. You'll see it going on with people around you. It's people that are choosing the ascension timeline, and the timeline of basically waking up to the world and the deception around you in the world and in your personal lives, or choosing to turn a blind eye and staying in places staying around people that don't see your worth. And so when I help people, it's, you know, the majority of it will be people staying around karmic partners, you know, romantic partners, but it's not always. Like, I was just speaking to someone recently, and it's not romantic. It's it was previously, it's family. So it's like karmic family that aren't, and I've got quite a few clients like that too, where it's family. And then, you know, I've got quite a few clients where it's friends or a friend. So just giving a different perspective on it there. Unfortunately, I've actually helped people where it's a bit of all of that. And like I've said, but it's just all about self-worth. You know, until you can actually value yourself and see that you deserve better, you will just hang around with people that aren't worth hanging around with. You know, until you realise, like, what the fuck am I doing? So, yeah, whether you need to hear that or you're noticing other people that you care about doing that, just send them love, send them love. Right, so spread your wings and soar. And you do that. The person that's watching this, you need to do that, right? You need to put yourself first, regardless of whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. We all need to do that. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Well, that's what I'm doing here, Spirit. Right, so, and it's the last degrees of Cancer Moon, which are fucking depressing. Sorry if you're Cancer Moon, but that is a depressing, that's why we've got that card. Look, I mean, look, there's not 1 ounce of light on that card. I'm here to be the light, and my name means light. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. So there is really about whoever's been going through a really, really dark time. How can you find I don't even want to say the positive, because I don't feel that's really the case for a lot of people. How can you find the understanding, the empathy, or the gifts in the situation that might not be appropriate for some people's situations, I can feel, but how can you? Right, we'll pull one of these animal cards, and then I'm going to do Charlotte's message. I was on 2 retreats last week, but you must be knackered, unless it was about resting. What song is that now? Oh, I swear I'm not making this up. When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na. Look. Oh no, I can't show. Shit, did I just show you? I'm going to need to end this. Did I just show? Did that flash up? Wait a minute. It did. I did, didn't I? No, you didn't see that, did you? It wasn't quick enough. Because I've got a photo in my background. It was very quick. Good, good. Right. Do you want me to read the lyrics to this? This could be 2 things. This could be karmics luring divine masculines in, and I've already warned people about that lots before they've probably done it already, and I'm going to continue to do it until people listen, because I'm going to at least be saving someone out there. Or it could be divine feminine saying it to their divine masculine, regardless of gender. But yeah, when you're ready, come and get it. But you see what I mean? See what I've done there? Some people do just put it on a plate, and some people will just take it. The divine feminines don't really tend to do that. And the people, what's that thing I used to like? The ones that are worth it, that like when it's about romance, it's like the ones that are worth it will climb the tree right up to the top to get to that apple on the tree. And the ones that can't be bothered doing the work will pick up the rotten apples on the ground. Well, Spirit, that was a bit harsh, but I'm speaking for my brothers and sisters out there. I've been helping people a lot with this. Right, so yeah, anyway, I'm not reading all of that. She basically just says, wait a minute, maybe I'm addicted for life. No lie, I'm not too shy to show you I love you. I got no regrets. I love you. Yeah. Very funny though. Very funny. Right, so, right, what have we got? Collective message. It's not even Leo Moon yet. It's an hour away. I might still be sitting here in an hour, but I don't know. I was quite tired and now I've got all this energy. Right. No, I don't need to put the timer on. We're just going to read this and then it's Charlotte's. It has Simon Baker in it. He was a devil wears, but the guy she ends up sleeping with in Paris. What, the devil wears Prada? Did you? No, he was in the. I watched something new. What is something new? So is that like? Is it a net? Oh, I've not got Netflix. I've got Prime. What? Oh, who is Simon Baker in the? Is that the boyfriend with the dark hair? Here. He was quite attractive, wasn't he? In a different kind of way. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. That makes sense, actually. I feel the transformation that a lot of people are going through is pretty messy. Sorry, I need to read both of these. Set healthy boundaries. Did you see how much that fits with what I just said? People need to set healthy boundaries with themselves and who they let around them. Lovers, friends, family, which can be hard. Wherever it, clients too. Yeah, that's what I've been chatting about. Set healthy boundaries. And with yourself, where it applies to addictions and things like that, I've had to do that with myself. I've lost 2 pounds, so we're getting somewhere, guys. And I wasn't even really trying. So, butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Got to celebrate every little thing. Right. So I think that is actually quite a lot, though. Like. Oh yeah, I love it. The songs just came on. That's at the end of what's that got? Pitch? No, it's not. Pitch Perfect 2. The. You can tell I just add the songs to my Spotify when I watch them. for fuck's sake, what number is this? Right, there we go. Oh, thanks. Oh my God, did you see that? I just said, for fuck's sake, what number is this? And I opened up at the book. Did I miss what anybody said? I was really floating off there and more of a, oh shit, I didn't even do the spiel. Sorry, if anyone's new around here, like, I'm a healer. I do lots of different things. If you like my vibe, just email my angelic assistant and she will help you with the process of booking with me. There you go. And if you want a message tonight, you just click the button and I will give you a message after I read our Charlotte. And I'm just going to read this collective one right now. Yeah, I got all the comments in there. Right, so the blonde guy, oh, he's minging. Sorry, that's judgmental, but I just said it, so I can't take it back. No, not in the blondes. Occasionally, but no, dark hair. Joy in the beautiful lightness. Sorry, I've probably got, listen, it's fine, right? If you've got blonde hair, it's fine. It's just not, it's not my type, right? So, joy in the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. See what I mean? This is ascension. This is brilliant. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. And that's why we lose people. That's why we lose a lot of friends, in inverted commas. A lot of them aren't friends. A lot of them won't have done anything bad, but most of the time you're a Twinflame that absolutely fucking did, and you probably won't get an apology. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today's a day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. And that feels, thank you, Sophia, that feels like the message that came through earlier about seeing your work. Oh, I said it already tonight again, didn't I? It was something about, oh shit, it was something around seeing your worth. Can't remember what it was, but it was in this deck. It might come out again. Are you watching? Is that the married? Yeah, it must be married. See, I'm not good with abbreviations. Married at First Sight. I watched a couple of them. What did I watch? I watched a gay couple. They seemed like they were pretty hot for each other. It was two women. But then she was a vegan and the other one was like, oh my God, she's a vegan. It was actually quite funny. And then I couldn't find it again. I actually really did want to watch the follow-up, but I couldn't. So if you could tell me what episode is after that, I watched them go on a honeymoon and then I can't find it. So I found it by accident. I was like, oh, I don't know if it was like slim pickings. I was like, fine, I'll watch it. And then there was another couple. Oh my God, the family were giving the guy a grilling. Holy shit, man, it was bad. I felt sorry for him. He must have been like, shit, what have I done? I've married a stranger and now their family are... Right. Restore your strength and renew your spirit. I'm sure that made sense with whatever I said. Feel revived by sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Right. What does that say? If not now, then when? Somebody needs to know that too. If not now, then when? I feel that is to do with people that keep putting things off, but whether it's putting off ending a karmic relationship, putting off moving away from friends that aren't real friends, whether it's putting off boundaries with families, whether it's putting off moving on to a new job. If not now, when? You could stay forever in a place that's making you miserable and you could miss out on a lot of good opportunities and then be crying about it when you see your lover go off with someone else or whatever else bad things could happen because you didn't just go for what you wanted. So don't do that, right? Where the fuck have I just put the cards now? Where them girls at? Girls at? Oh. I found them. Right, so divine feminines do run this world. Mother Gaia. Right. All these cards are falling everywhere. Don't want to go and fire in front of you on YouTube. I mean, that what a way to go. I'm balancing a tea light. It's a bit risky. I'll take my chances. Right. Let's set the wee timer. So, Charlotte, I'll do it from when I pick your card. What does Charlotte... Oh, wait a minute. One of the guys said he hadn't dated blondes with the same energy. You just said no to blondes. You hadn't... What did he say? One of the guys said he hadn't dated blondes with the same energy. Oh, right. Like, oh, he didn't, like, meaning he hadn't dated them and he didn't want to. Well, I'm going to be biased there. Brunettes are better. I'm only joking. I've got loads of beautiful blonde friends, so. Oh, that was it, Charlotte. That was fucking hilarious. It was like the way she done it. She was like, "Could you not have eggs? Could you not have eggs?" It was like she couldn't fucking believe it. That I actually want to be. I was like, I could be friends with her. That was hilarious. It is. I'd be like that. I was like, what did they eat? Do you know what I mean? It's like she was saying it like she was an alien. Do you know what I mean? And actually, really, that, you know, there's no shoulds about here, but quite right. The amount of crap that is in the food that a lot of people eat, I mean, me included, it's like, I'm not actually, it's weird, I'm not a vegetarian, but I normally love a bacon roll. And my dad actually said that to me earlier. I was like, oh, I'm just watching what I eat. And he was like, aye, right, he said something about, well, when was the last time you had bacon? I went, 2 weeks ago, actually. When me and Josie had a fry up, right? She got a wee black pudding and I got my fry up. And what? And I was like, and actually before that, it was about 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm quite proud of myself. But yeah, that happens in Ascension. Right. I used to be dark blonde, but my hairdresser called it brown the last time I got it cut. Oh, and did you not like it? I take it with a sad face. Don't get a haircut. Don't make decisions on the don't start new relationships. Don't get a haircut. Don't start a new business. Don't do all these things in Mercury retrograde. And when it's Venus retrograde, don't get married. Don't start a relationship. Don't get engaged. Don't make big businesses, like, because it won't last. So, and I suppose the good news is, if people did start anything like that, well, that would be good for the other stuff. But yeah, just know that that things that are started in a Mercury retrograde, they usually fall through. So unless it was what would be the exception? Unless it was something that was meant to be, kind of thing. So I guess you'll know for your situation, but yeah. Right, so Charlotte, what does Charlotte need to know, please? Charlotte, the greatest Sia is on right now. That's a good sign. Nothing is wasted. So let's see what this is about. And I feel I'm using these cards because I feel I'm going to be able to channel a message for whoever else. You know, I'm going to do one for Charlotte and I'll hang around and keep doing collective. I'll do one for Sophia as well, actually. She donated. It's 63. So 6 and 3 is 9 and 9 is endings. And what I was going to say is I feel these cards are going to sort of answer well, it always happens like that. But I really do feel like, I really do feel this is actually going to answer something that you were putting out there, Charlotte. Either for something you asked specifically, or maybe something else that you're like, oh, I wasn't asking that, but that actually helps. So I feel that'll be the kind of vibe for whoever else. I mean, that happens with all the cards, but I don't know why they're making me say that, so whatever. Believe in yourself is on the bottom, squirrel spirit. So I'm sure I'll be able to read both of them. So, right. Stopped at page 37. Right. So, it just never stops, does it? It's just like, Jesus. Right. So I have a lot of clients that come to me that are born in 1985. I have some that are born in 1984, but it's all 1985. Right. So, and some will be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Claire? I'm in my 50s. like, well, obviously not you. Right, there's squirrel spirit. So squirrel spirit, you can come here. What's spirit? Oh, of course. Look, there's bee spirit again. Do you know that? Remember, I healed a bee sting on a client that I was working with the next day. So that was totally meant to be. And you know, she's still amazed at how it healed so fast, because you know she did a lot of like horrible allergic reactions as well, and then and anxiety with it, and quite right. And then it just happened to someone else, you know. So this bee spirit is really adamant. And what was that? So yeah, I've just been seeing lots of synchronicities about bees. What does it say again? A minute, actually. The next card after that is Be at Home. Courage to change. Charlotte, are these Sia songs? Are you digging the Sia songs right now? Okay. Right. Right, so sorry, got a bit distracted there. 63, where are you? Oh, I'll put it there in case you can. Right, put the wee timer on. Put a wee bit over 5 minutes. Right. Have I the courage to change? It's saying right now. I haven't had much music on lately. I've been so busy. Well, look, we've both not done stuff we usually like. I've hardly been listening to music, and I've not been watching films. So no wonder I mean feel like shite. Right. So you're welcome. I'm still turning up. I feel good now. I feel good because my nieces were hysterically laughing earlier. And I said something really funny, by the way. I'm just gonna big myself up. Don't worry, I'll add more, Charlotte. I'm adding a minute more. When I was walking in my sister's door earlier, my wee niece was walking through, and what was it? I said, oh, that was it. She's not been sleeping in her own bed. And I said, big girls sleep in their own bed alone. And then when they were going ahead, I said to my mum under my breath, and so do big girls pushing 40, apparently, some of them. My mum was pissing herself. I was like, that was quite good. Right, so nothing is wasted. What seems hideous has its own beauty. And the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial. And you're reminded that any suffering, oh yeah, see, look, because you did say that you felt a bit sad, didn't you? Like, I'm sure everyone's going to agree with that as well, though. Maybe not everyone, and if you didn't, then be humble, because it might be yet to hit you. That any suffering you've experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. That's really beautiful, because that actually fits in with the message I've done earlier and a wee bit of what I channeled before. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you, ascension, that you're becoming, and the new life that you're dreaming into being. No pain was in vain, no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. Right, here's a protection message. So remember, this might not resonate because I didn't pull it upside down, but often it does so. And it might be for someone else. And I know Charlotte wouldn't mind me reading it out in case it is for you. But do you wish you could run away from your past or deny your mistakes? Not so fast, says Vulture Spirit. You've gained something valuable from the experience. Let your grief or anger move through you, and soon your emotions will transform, for you will come to see that you have learned and grown. I feel that's really going to be for many people out there, actually. That are beating themselves up and everything like that. All the cards I pulled earlier were very sad. The alchemy of transformation is a gift from spirit, so never disown what embarrassed, disappointed, or shamed you. It will soon be a source of great wisdom and strength as you work with the magic that allows miracles to be created out of sadness and beauty to arise from ugliness. Vulture Spirit wants you to know that you embody beauty and the alchemical transformation of the past is happening already. Hang in there. You are so loved and so much beauty is waiting to come out of all of this. Wow, that's lovely. That was that one. And that's saying you're not alone in this. That's magical. I think that's what she said. Well, even if she's not, that's what I heard. But I think she's saying that. Oh, my nose is itchy. Charlotte's dad, are you around? I'll get my mediumship cards in a minute. Might not be it might be longer than 5 minutes. We'll just keep adding. That'll be I'll just keep adding it. There we go. Right, so Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. This is from your dad, right? Because my nose is really itchy. And because it was because you told me it was his birthday. You have accumulated wisdom. Why is it all Sia? Oh, it's all Sia songs, Charlotte. Oh, have you ever seen Lion? I love, imagine if I pulled Lion, that would be cool. I'll shuffle again. Never Give Up. Yeah, that's magical. Your dad's sending through all these songs. Never Give Up. Technically, right, I'm going to be honest here, because I can't lie, right? I didn't know what songs were going to come on, but because it's not doing the shuffle thing, I can tell it's going in order, because if that's 3 Sia songs in a row, I've clearly just thought one day, oh, I like all them songs. Just fine. Right, so believe in yourself. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and surrounded by all you need, an abundance of resources available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel Spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you've gathered, stowed away, have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing there's always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you've gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for spirit believes in you and wants you to know you have enough and are enough. This is a lot of lovely messages. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. And it reminds me of the card I pulled earlier that was like, you are enough or something. Here's a protection message. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough and being enough make you squirrely, whatever squirrely is? Have you forgotten all your strengths, wisdom, and resources? You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest of good, even in your most challenging times. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them, so relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know you're poised and ready for whatever is coming next, so trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. Lovely. Right, so. Oh, God. Right. Right, Charlotte's dad, happy birthday. What do you want to say? Never give up. It's like the bit of song that's like, never give up, never give up. Hello, Jennifer, how are you? I know you messaged earlier, but I'm still excited to see you on here. Right, so I hardly ever buy egg. Yes, I stopped eating. Well, that's a lie. See, I can't lie. It's, that's a Blu-ray Starry thing. Starry thing, I can't lie. It's like I have to, even though little thing, that's why I hate lying as well. What was I going to say? I'll find my way home, is what she's saying now. What was I going to say? Yeah, I stopped eating eggs, right? I did stop eating eggs. I wasn't eating them for months, but sometimes when I get that fry up, I will have it. So it's like I haven't, but I don't they're not good for you. They just stick to your insides. I do love eggs, so I love eggs Benedict. Oh my God, it's another Sia song. See, this is what I mean. See, people that aren't, guys, how often does this happen? People that are new. What did I just say? right? I said something about you're enough, exactly. I said you're enough. I couldn't remember what else it said. You're enough exactly as you are. This is all coming from your dad. That's beautiful. I'll put my arm around you, show you how strong you are. This is for you, but this is for other people as well, particularly the divine masculines out there. Like I'm saying, like a lot of the messages that are coming through lately, I know that all of you that talk are like, you know, divine masculine kind of women, but that show up as that mainly, and you're balancing the feminine. But there's a lot of masculine men out there that need these messages too. Don't aim for perfection. If your aim is to be perfect, the reality is that you may never get there. It's time to let the idea of perfection go. Charlotte, have you been procrastinating with that Libra moon? Surely not. You should still try your best, of course, but realize that being good enough truly is good enough. Adopting this mindset frees you up to try new hobbies, start new friendships, or go for that promotion. Jennifer's Libra moon as well. Is this the Libra moon gang? Suddenly you don't have to be the best. You just have to give it your best shot. That's going to mean something to others as well. Self-doubt has been a bit loud lately. The energy dropping. So these are reassuring. Oh, that's beautiful when it goes like that. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out an alternative name for grandma. Nana? Nana? Granny? Nan? Unstoppable, Charlotte. That is the song that's on. You need to just listen to that song as an affirmation. Time's up. That's quite funny. Because I'm a rebel, one more for good measure. Then we're going to Sophia. That's funny, isn't it? I love that shit. I've so fucking probably spent the equivalent of about 60 quid on these bastard kids ADHD things. Sorry, that sounded like I was called, you know what I mean? It's for kids. Just to be clear, we're in Mercury retrograde. It's a kid's ADHD timer. And it's shite, so don't buy it for your kids. Right, anyway, but this is £15 off Amazon. It's doing the job. Loving it. Loving life. I'll be using that in the kitchen and all sorts. Right, so one more for Charlotte. Glanma, that's hilarious. Be a warrior, not a worrier. And I really do feel that is for, again, many of you out there. But Charlotte, again, like that, I love that message coming through. It really is beautiful. It is, you know, remember that you are a warrior. It's unstoppable is on. And try to limit the worrying. Drop into your heart and out your head. There you go. And again, like I said, that is for the divine masculines as well. And divine feminines, because, you know, you might be in that place, divine feminines, but as awkward as it can feel, you really might be actually. I was the other day, but I ain't now. As awkward as it can feel when you first start, positive self-talk is a wonderful way to cancel out any limiting beliefs that might be hanging around in your mind. The key to affirmations is repetition. Oh my God, oh my God, you are good, spirit. It's not me, because I just said you should listen to that song as an affirmation, and this is saying the same thing. The key to affirmations is repetition. If you repeat your chosen words often enough. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. They will become beliefs. And once you believe these powerful statements about yourself, it will have a profoundly positive impact on your life. Yes, everyone, affirmations work. That's why I read you to them every day. Flashlights on as well now. What's the words to that again? Yeah, they did. There is something about friendship here, whether it's just the friends around you or whether it's the twin flame friendship bit, because I saw best friend on the beach today and that was more felt twin flame. Or it's about your inner union, but it's both. When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened up the things that I don't know when tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky. In the dark, I found a stop and I won't fly. I sing along when I sing along. I got all I need when I got you. And I look around and I see sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Can't stop my heart when you're shining in my eyes. But in this sense, So your dad's telling me that's him helping you, but then he drew me the two little angels kissing over there beside the rose quartz. And the tiger candle. So there you go. Because tiger's your spirit animal, isn't it? It's your twin flames higher self as well. You're guiding your twin flames higher self, your twin flames higher self is guiding you. From small seeds grow mighty trees. Plant the seeds of belief and hope and pull the seeds of doubt and fear. I'm going to write that down somewhere for my merch because that was quite good. Right, okay, so Sophia, write that down, please. I'm not joking. Can't be hard now. I'll write it down when I watch it back. Right, talking to Sophia, now it's her message. Right, so sorry for calling you her. I hope that meant something for you, Charlotte. Take the love of your dad. I'm sure he won't go though. He might help me with the rest of the messages. I think there's just like a few. Yeah, we'll see if it comes through for you, Sophia. When you read this on the other video, I knew it was for me. Oh, I love when that happens. I love that. Exactly what I tell my own clients, get out your head and into your heart. Yeah, I say it all the time, you know what I mean? So it's like I probably fucking subliminally, not subliminally, I probably fucking brainwashes to say it. It's like, you have to. That's how I describe balancing the masculine and the feminine. Right. Right, Sophia. I've put it to about 8 minutes because I just did. Right, so you work hard, you deserve it. Right, so what does, I'm shuffling a different deck. What does Sophia need to know right now? Oh, I don't know if I can handle that song right now. Let's see how it, that's funny because my head tells me that ain't going to make no sense to Sophia, but my heart tells me, how do I know? Oh, yeah, it will, because it's angels. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. Oh my God. How funny. It's really weird how I get different things from, well, it's not weird, but I get different things from different cards at different times, right? And usually it'd be like, fucking trust these fuckers. Do you know what I mean? Like being distrustful of people. But I'm actually getting that that's somebody that you've got to look out for. So that's, you know, I think it would be like, you know, this would be the person I was reading for sometimes, but I'm actually getting that somebody looking at you, jealous of your power and your strength and how much you've grown and changed. So again, see, when I'm reading this, like I'm doing a personal message for Sophia, just like Charlotte, but other people resonate with this. And because of the divine masculine thing, with the women that chat on here, this is going to be for divine masculine women and other divine masculine women and men, whatever you identify as. Could make sense to divine feminines too, to be honest, because that makes sense to me. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So again, whether it is about, I feel it's about not telling things that you're working on, like, and I feel with this, it's yourself. It's like not sharing things with people that are not going to build you up and encourage you and like to go for your dreams. And in the case of you, I feel it is just that you have worked hard on yourself to get to a good place, and by letting people like that around you, it can really burst your bubble. Passion, yeah, do what excites you, get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. But what they're saying is people, too many people like that are kind of, it's like secretly hating on you. I know you know what this means. Secretly hating on you is what I heard. And I know that's no surprise. Sophia will know what this means. But this is for a lot of us guys. I'm sorry. It is. You know, it's like people that are sort of energy vampires. Yeah, anger. Look, people with anger towards you, or just anger issues in general. And I was about to say in general, and I went to say jealousy or jealous. Yeah, anger issues and jealousy. Like, it feels like, yeah, it is. It does just feel like people that aren't happy with their own lives. And it's not just one, it's quite a few, you know, it's a lot of people around you. that when they're horrible to you, it's actually because they're so fucking jealous that they didn't have the strength to get themselves out of their miserable lives. That was quite specific, Spirit, but I'd agree. Anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honour all your emotions as sacred. What a surprise, I know. Done that earlier. Partnership. Yeah, oh, look, how interesting. So, I just love this. I needed a bit of this. There's a song on, it's one of my favourite films. It's called A Cinderella Story with Hilary Duff, right? And the guy out of, I never watched that programme, but you know, oh, actually, I'll take it back. He's a hot blonde. What's his name? Is that Chad Michael Murray? If I've just got his name right, they just dropped that name into my head. I never even watched the programme that he was in. Maybe I've just seen the credits too much. That's hilarious. I think that is his name, eh? He's a hot blonde. Basically, there's a song on called May Angels Lead You In. And I love it because I love the ending scene. I love the ending scene of that film because you think the guy's not coming. And he turns up and he says, I'm sorry I waited for the rain. So you need to watch the film to get it. But yeah, this is for you, but you can see how that'll be for others as well. It's like, because I wondered, because it is like a, you know, it is a love song. What's that now? So look, and I've pulled partnership. So I just feel it's about you. Rescue Me's on now. Yeah, it's like what they're sort of, they're making me feel really giddy and excited. It's like they want you to keep your vibration high and not be around. Sorry, I keep going to say the C words. This is because you swear too. This is hilarious. So fuck it. Right. So, but that's a bit much for YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But imagine I was sitting here giving it that. That would be hilarious. I could be. I could be chucked off. But yeah, it's like you've got good things going for you, and you've really worked hard to change your life. So you've got to be very discerning about the angry, jealous fuckers that you keep around you. Because you've got a partnership coming in, and this ain't just no partnership. Why am I'm talking like you. It's like this ain't just no partnership. It's like you've got your twin flames coming in. Your twin flames coming in. And you're not going to know, I'm not going to know, so don't even fucking ask me. Honestly, see when people do that, when's my twin flame coming? Your twin flame's coming when you thought your own shit out, right? We all need to hear a bit of that. Stop fucking letting everybody else walk all over you, and then they'll maybe be a little bit closer. Again, that's not just for Sophia, that's for all of us. Partnership, teamwork will help you get a better result. Yeah, we'll work as a team. We'll work as a team to put ourselves first. We'll see how we get on. But people are doing it, guys. It's happening. Don't you bloody start. She knows that winds me up, honestly. Find trustworthy, I'm joking, I can handle it tonight. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. And then look, that's who helps me. That's hilarious. Freedom. Yeah, look, this was you. You flew away from ungrateful, not very nice people. And Spirit keep wanting you to fly the fuck away from them, to be honest. They're making me say it really blunt because I know I can do that with you. And it's like, because it's speaking to so many other people. It's like, lots of people watching this know exactly whether it's about one person or many people. And remember, I've told that story. Oh yes, and the horse is significant to you as well, isn't it? I've told that story before. We're giving a little more time. I've told that story before about, I was told in a mediumship circle that I was in. God, how long ago was that? 7 years ago, 8 years ago? Long time ago, any shit, no, it was well longer than that. A very long time ago anyway. And it was quite funny because I was going to be told that I was a part of that circle, but it was quite elite. Do you know what I mean? Elite in the sense that the woman's very popular. I mean, she's actually, I don't know, maybe it is the time I do that then. But anyway, it's, yeah, as far as I'm aware, you know, it can be quite a wait to talk to her. And so anyway, but when she read for me, And she was just kind of like, right, you're absolutely amazing. And when you want to, when you want to join my circle, just let me know. And she said, it's normally a 5-year waiting list, but I'll let you in right away. Well, we didn't need to do that because I ended up miraculously joining the circle anyway. But she was that busy, she was never there. So it's like her energy was there. So it's quite funny because, I mean, it probably would be the case that because although I've not seen that woman for like over 10 years, it's like we're so, she said I'm so similar to her that I often, I wonder if her guide is sort of popping. That's so fucking random. It must be that I'm saying that. But anyway, why did I start going into that? Oh yeah, that's why. It was at that circle. Somebody gave me a message. So I can't, I mean, it doesn't matter who it is because I'm anonymous, but it was like someone gave me a message. Oh, I do remember that woman was amazing. It was from Spirit, and it was like your whole friendship group is going to completely change, and you're going to be flying off on a Pegasus. And a Pegasus is one of my power animals. And look, that's what she's doing. But you already done that. And Spirit's like, don't let them drag that horse back down to the 3D. Because you're in the higher dimensions when you're in your own high vibe. And letting people like that around, this is for everyone, letting people like that around you brings your vibe down. So is this not exactly the same? I know, this is just it. I know this is exact. But that's fine. That's what I do. I added more time on the clock. Anyway, what are you voting for? It's your cards. It might need to be fucking 10 minutes, right? 5 minutes is a bit hard for me. Do you know what I mean? You interrupted your own message and I lost it. It's about basically live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. Like you broke free of the chains that bound you. Which is what a lot of people need to do right now. So just make sure you don't let yourself be pulled back down. God, this reminds me of that little girl. It's like she's helping her mum and dad that are arguing, and it's like we need to bring it down. We need to bring it low. Do you know what I mean? Like she was basically like 2 or something. She was challenged. She was like, everything's very up here and it needs to be down here. It's like Ross from Friends. It's like, we need to bring it down here. It needs to be very low. It needs, but in this case, no, we need it to be high. We need high vibrations. But you know what I mean? What she was meaning is everyone was getting all dramatic and let's just calm down. Right, so too funny. Right, well, I think that's your message. We used a different deck of cards. The path, yeah, look, the path. You're climbing the ladder to success, to the new earth. And you cannot bring these people with you. If you need to see people that aren't in high energy, you can. But be very limiting with your time, is what I would say. Power. The full moon in Aries is going to be an important one for you. And of course it is because your sun is in Aries. You've actually got a few planets in Aries. I can't remember what the rest are. Was it maybe your Mercury? No, that's in Pisces. It's your, see what I mean? I remember people's placements. It's, what is it? I think it's is it your Venus? Surrender. Something important about Monday there, because that's the 26th. So the new moon in Libra. Change, yeah, there's change coming, and I feel the change. And I just burped loud there, didn't I? That's me burping up the energy. See, that's fucking burping up, clearing the energy of not allowing people that don't see how amazing you are around you. Boom, drop the mic. Who's next? I don't think there is anyone next. Did anyone else donate? Oh, I'm loving the dramatic beep. Where's my, oh, there it is. That song is pure shite. Beautiful Soul. It just went on a Beautiful Soul. Did I just say that to you? I just said something very similar, didn't I? That's cool. But you have got a beautiful soul. You can tell I'm very protective of people on here, aren't I? And even you people that don't speak, lurkers, and even you fuckers out there that are hating me, I love you too, because that'll just annoy you. But I do, I seriously do. Even people out there sending me the evil eye, you know what I mean? Go love yourself a little bit harder and stop wasting time hating people. Right, so The songs, sorry, we can't be having my shite songs. I think I got carried a bit away when I was watching that. Right, so bit wet. Good night, girl. I'm going to sing the whole thing now. You hear me? No, I can't sing that. Hear me so clearly and see. Oh, actually, wait a minute. And do they have to know about a good night girl? This is someone that's a secret lover. That's very twin flames. Could also be. It could also be in another way that. Right. So, right. Nobody else donated, did they? So let's just do some for the collective. Oh my God, I did think I was going. So yeah, the moon's nearly in Leo. We need to stay till the moon's in Leo. I'm carrying us through the darkness right now because the last degree of Cancer is rough. Right. So what else do we need to know here? I did hear the other day, if toxic is family, spend less time with them. Yep. This message is coming in strong for it is repeated exactly. I mean, I just said it to you without cards, and then the cards have just said exactly what I said to you. So I think they're just showing you it's not shit, and you know it's not shit, but they're just showing you that it's true. And even the bit that I said about the story, isn't it? So, because me and Sophia were having a conversation about, yeah, the story, and I was just sort of saying that when I go into stories about myself or people anonymously, like that story I just went there, I can't help it. Like I can't change that. Like, and I don't want to change it because I was about to say it's me. It is me, but it's spirit talking through me, and it's always relevant. So yeah, shamans are storytellers. So, oh, sit, how fucking low, how fucking low. Set your sights higher. This has been the message coming through all day. Set your sights higher. And see, when people do that, when you set your sights higher for yourself, your twin flame will set their sights higher for themselves. And instead of going for all these little white stars around there, they'll be like, maybe I can have that one. Maybe I can have the rainbow star. No, I don't feel good enough. I'll just go for that star over there. It's pretty boring. It's not got any colour, but I'll just go over to it. Right. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. That's the collective message. Dream big. Look, fucking exhausted. That's been energy zapped from energy vampires. Let go of the small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Father healing. Now, this is about healing the masculines because fathers are obviously masculine. So it may be that you are actually a father. It may be, I feel with Charlotte's dad still hanging around because Charlotte's dad's birthday, it's messages coming in from fathers in the spirit world or dads. I mean, I usually really say father, but it says father. And it's generational healing of the masculine line, where masculines have been repeating a toxic cycle in the collective in general or through the family line. It's about healing that right now. And then this applies for women as well. It's wherever you've got like limiting beliefs about all men cheat, all men lie. Are these mine? I'm like, are these mine? But no, it's not mine because it's not true. It's not true, guys, is it? Let's trigger the guys to get them to talk. Do all of you cheat and lie out there? You don't, do you? Right. So I know you will have in the past, but you can change that. You can turn it around. Anyway, lots of women cheat and lie too. So it's about healing. Yeah, it is about healing limiting beliefs. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Break free. Yeah, look, breaking free from generational curses. And it doesn't even need to be like, like kind of like, like your father and your grandfather. No, it can be like way further down the line. This is what a family curse is. Like people used to, Like when you hear words like this, you think that's a load of fucking hocus pocus. It's not. It is real. Like a family curse would be like if there was alcoholism in the family, or cheating in the family, or lying or stealing or addictions. Like this can all get passed on. Not always, but it can. And then so if you feel like, why am I acting like this? I don't want to act like this. That's why it's good. That's why I always advocate for getting a good counsellor to get healthy boundaries. I think I got burnt earlier on the beach. I was sitting for 40 minutes. I don't usually sit on the beach, but I was guided to just sit and stare at the sea. It was quite nice because it was warm. And I didn't have any sun cream on. But it's kind of good, you know, even just for a little bit to do that. I don't think I'm burnt, but I don't think I'm burnt. So that means something too. It's like feeling burned by something. Or be careful you don't get your fingers burnt. I channeled that before. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Break free, but you know, they're saying it's like people need to break free of repeating cycles that aren't helpful or aren't something that you really want to be doing. And the only way that you can do that, in my experience, like say I do offer all these things too, but I've had them. I'm not a hypocrite. Do you know what I mean? And I'm saying that because I've said before, like in a lot of these fields that I've trained in, like counselling being one of them, nobody had like, or if no, they didn't, because they actively said they didn't. Like there was hardly anyone on there. I'm sure there was maybe at least one or two, but nobody else got a counsellor. And I just didn't understand that because I'm like, but you're sitting there training in something and you're not, it's kind of like you're not even believing in it. If you and it's kind of arrogant if you're like, oh yeah, I'll train as the counsellor, but I don't need counselling. It's like you're kind of putting a stigma on it yourself, you know what I mean? So and things like, you know, things like hypnotherapy and stuff, like or just fucking get on YouTube and like, you know, train your own subconscious mind. All the stuff I do, like my shamanic journeys, I have absolutely helped reprogram people's beliefs, because that is what I'm good at. Reprogram people's beliefs and help them jump to a higher timeline with all the different stuff that I do. But you can do it for yourself too. It's just not a lot of people know about this, but obviously many of you do because I've mentioned it before and you've heard it from other places. But this is what people need to do. Look, helpful person, when you don't know about it, you go to someone that does to help you. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. And I do feel not only is that about reaching out to healers when you need help, that is also about, because there's this thing about best friends and friendship and that, it's about people that are in trouble reaching out to their twin flames where it is appropriate. So that's not going to be for everyone, but it's for whoever's got a strong feeling. Oh, yeah, because I pulled break free again and mother healing. Yeah, so the father healing and mother healing. Wow, so it's like healing the masculine within you and healing the feminine within you, but it could also be again mother wounds, like say, like, you know, it's like when people have got very controlling mothers or controlling fathers, or you know, it's spirit when I'm saying mother and father, but it does say mother and father on the card. But it's like, if people have got a certain way about them and it's like not to be questioned or pushing you down a certain path, even when you're an older adult, you kind of can still come from that wounded child place of just being like, oh shit, I better just do this even though I don't want to. And it doesn't make sense, but that's when you know you are coming from a wounded place, and it's like you're not actually doing what you want to do. And that's why, if you wonder why I always go on about counselling, it's not just because I'm a counsellor, like it's because I don't actually just take on any old client, to be honest. Like I need to know, you know, who I'm going to, I probably only really would do counselling with someone that I knew well enough, you know, to have a few sessions with, because it's I'm going on a journey as well, you know, so I don't just want to go on that journey with anyone. Sorry, but I'm fussy. And love too, do you know what I mean? But love, every area of life, clients, love, friends. That's interesting time and spirit. One Direction history's just come on. You and me got a whole lot of history. Very interesting. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So that was for a lot of you out there. That was for a lot of women out there. That was for a lot of men out there. That was about people that have got controlling mothers, possibly even narcissistic, or it could be, you know, fathers as well. Could even be grandparents. You know, it's something like that. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then that's what it's about actually. When that song's just come on, it is about. So it's about. Oh yeah, it is about people that want to go towards their twin flame, but it could be parents or a parent that's encouraging you somewhere else. And it's just like what I channeled earlier. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it's a parent, a friend, anyone else. And bear in mind, you know, see when it's friends, that's the worst one. Because in 5-10 years, these people might not even be your friends. In fact, for a lot of us, it's not even your friend right now. And that's where Sophia's message comes in. How interesting. Right, so let yourself receive, yeah. It's all about worthiness. It always is with twin flames. Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. But again, that's quite guilt. I feel there is a lot of guilt and shame from either the recent past, or it could have been a long time ago as well, or a bit of both. It'll be different for different people. But it's like somebody really not feeling worthy. Somebody needs to listen to that One Direction song. Again, it's putting me in a different place because that came on at a funny time in my life when I bumped into someone. Right. Fuck you, spirit. Right, so sorry, I'll take that back. That's highly disrespectful, but I think they're laughing. Right, so I can actually tell that story, can't I? Do you know what happened? I'm not going to go into major detail, right? But me and my twin flame hadn't spoken to each other in quite a long time, and it was quite awkward. And we bumped into each other on Christmas night of all nights, and I actually knew it was going to happen. Like all night, I knew it. And that song was on. You know what I mean? You can imagine. And he was a bit sheepish for one reason or another. And then he walked up to me, and he just kind of was like, "Are you going to slap me? Or are you going to tell me to fuck off?" And then he just kissed me on the cheek, and he said, "Merry Christmas." And I just said, "Merry Christmas," and he walked off. That's how. And then, of course, I pulled past lives. Do you know what I mean? Because twin flames have had many past lives together. But it was and you know another thing he done, right? He walked past me when I was at the bar with my friend, and he touched my ear, right? He went like this and traced my ear. And my best pal at the time was like, "What the fuck did you do that for?" And I was like, "Because he knows he can." Like, and it was like, she was like, "If anyone fucking touched my ear like that, I'd be fucking, what the fuck you doing?" I was like, "No, I kind of liked it." But it was like, you know, and this is what I mean, it's like secret languages that twin flames have that other people won't get. But it was because he couldn't actually talk to me. Do you know what I mean? And it was like I knew he was kind of saying sorry as well. So sorry, that's where that just put me. So there we go. Awareness. Living, what does this say actually? Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. And so right now as well, like a lot of twin flames right now, we're all clearing past life karma. Whether it's healing generational curses with money, whether it's having to be in relationships with other people to clear past life karma, repeating past mistakes. Yeah, look, I've just pulled prosperity and awareness. A gift of money is on its way. Oh, did anyone get a gift of money today? Because that was in the shorts. It's not a real time, but it might be for some people. Look out, it may still be on the way. A gift of money is on its way to you. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Yeah, so. Oh, right. Well, if nobody else is... oh, no, we can't. I think we're in Leo Moon now. Why is there another song called History on? There literally is another song called History. Oh, I know what must have happened. I must have went to get one song and I found that. That's quite funny. I'm like, and it's a load of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. That needs to get off. That's terrible. Oh, and it's Mercury retrograde. That's so funny because it's about the past. Oh my God. That's too funny. Right, I'll not, because it needs to pick it itself. That is really funny. Sorry. Just read those history lyrics. You and me got a whole lot of history. Yeah. Stop reminding me, Charlotte. It was so cringe, because I don't know if he noticed, but I fucking noticed, and so did my best friend. We were laughing. Actually, it was like, did he plan that? It was like, that's what was funny. It was a dance song, and then it went weirdly from a dance song to that, right as he said Megas. And I was like, so do you know what I mean? Even if he didn't notice, it was fucking spirit. You know what I mean? He still went in the wrong direction. But that's fine. It just wasn't time. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Emotional sensitivity. Why, well, no wonder when you're bringing up fucking shit like that. Honour and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Yes, it is. That reminds me of when I came on and Michelle was like, oh, it's a gift from God. I don't know if she did say it quite as deep as that. No, I think she did say something like that. Powerful, loving and wise teachers are watching. Oh, keep your head up, keep your heart strong. That's, what's it, Ben? Something that was one of my pals really likes. Ben Howard. See what I mean? I knew the next one was going to be significant. Is it? I think it's like Leo Moon now. Keep your head up, keep your heart strong. Keep your heart strong. Right. Oh, where are we going now? Where are we going now? Leo Moon is not far away. You'd think it was here now. Can you tell it's my favourite? I needed a bit of Leo Moon in my life. Maybe I need a Leo Moon man. Right. Just read those history lyrics. Interesting. Dropping into thinking it will never happen, but clearly need to forget that. Charlotte, I think you're channeling where the divine masculines are at, because and actually that when I just said that, unless my divine masculine is a Leo Moon, I want a Leo Moon man, because I only want him. So he isn't a Leo Moon. I know where his moon is because of the day he was born. Right, so yes, you do. You need to, it's all about belief on this journey. It's a fucker, isn't it? You got to believe in yourself, you got to believe in the other person to find their way through the dark, but it can get pretty dark. When you don't know what's going on, when you do know what's going on, it's all just pretty dark. But keep your head up, keep your heart strong. Rhino, oh, what? Love it. Overcome any obstacle. I think we need to read it. The miracles are endless. Cow spirit. And I don't know why that's funny, but it is kind of funny. The cow's like, I've just been at a festival with Barry. Right, so Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Right, so overcome any obstacle. We always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino spirit's strength offers you the power to break through any stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino spirit appears, you're reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways by going around them, shattering them with force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds. I was actually saying that to someone recently about, do you set an intention when you do that. And it was just really, you know, sometimes it's just asking a really good question and just reminding someone. I mean, my clients do it back to me. My clients and my friends, and sometimes people are both, do that to me all the time, where it's something that I've actually taught the person or told the person, and then they say it back to me. We all need it. Like, what was it that happened today? I can't remember what it was. Oh, I was saying to someone to ask their guides to take the pain away. And then my back was killing me. And right after I'd said it to someone, I'd actually been sitting there for like 20 minutes where I was like, oh yeah. And then I asked, and then, you know what I mean? So whoever else needs to hear that as well. Beautiful people. Apply your rhino spirit. That song's on. I'm not just randomly saying that, although you are beautiful people. Beautiful people with beautiful souls, even if you've done bad things. Apply your rhino spirit with creativity and no obstacle can stand. That's definitely in the collective, isn't it? People are feeling bad for shit. And for you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Again, repeating, you're worth better. So if you don't think you deserve better in your life and you're not feeling like you want to raise your standards, you need to keep listening to affirmations until you do believe that you deserve better. Whatever it's about in your life, right? What else do we need? I'm hungry again, but no fucking wonder. All I've had is lentil soup, a peanut butter sandwich, a bit of ham, because I wanted to eat my mum's ham sandwich, and she was like, here, take the other one. You know, my mum's like that. And I was like, I wanted a bite. She was like, here, have the other one. I was like, I don't want the whole fucking sandwich. It's your sandwich. I just want a bite. Hello, Michelle. I summoned you. Don't like that word, but I did because I spoke about you. What was it you said earlier when I came on? Did you say something like God heard me, or it was a gift from God or something, or that I'm on? I liked what you said, because it did feel like that. It felt like I'd been sort of chucked on. I don't know if it was necessarily for you. I mean, you know, you can tell me, but it was for someone that they threw me on. So, yeah, I had a bit of ham with mustard on it anyway, because she took out the bread, and I was like, I would eat them. Oh, that's what it was. It was white bread. Fucking love white bread, but it's not very good for trying to lose weight. Yeah, that's it, guys. And a banana. That'll be why I'm hungry. I'll eat after this. Peacocks. You cannot fucking make this shit up. I pull Peacock Spirit literally as the moon goes into bloody Leo. And that's about letting it shine. And it says, let it shine, Peacock Spirit. Love it. Let me actually just check. I'm pretty sure the moon has just went into Leo, which is why I've got this energy, which will fuck off again when the moon goes into Virgo. So, oh, it's not yet, not quite yet. It's in 3 minutes it's meant to. Let's check again, but pretty much. Don't wake me up. It's the only words I know. Light in this window. Don't wake me up. What's this song about? Oh, it's about dreaming about your lips. Don't wake me up, up, up. And that's all it says. So probably relevant though, probably relevant. Right, so this has got a twin flame card in it. I'm not saying it's going to come out, I'm just saying, what do we need to know about that? Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Where do you need to lovingly speak your truth? This is obviously speaking your truth to someone, speaking your truth to many people, speaking your truth. It could even be lovingly setting boundaries with the people that are not nice around you. Or it could be lovingly speaking your truth to yourself. Or it's about doing it in workshops and seminars. Manifesting what it is you want. Opening your third eye, the shite around you and in the world. Clearing yourself of the shite in the world. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies you may have absorbed. I'm sorry, what have I just been going about this whole fucking thing? And it's not me, it's the message from Spirit tonight. Hello, cut your cords. I'm being extra because I've got a Leo midheaven. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns or present relationships, wherever that applies. And it could be romantic, can be French, it can be friendships. It can be, I'm saying friendships because if you're not trusting your friends, they ain't your friends, you know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I don't want to have any friends that I don't trust. Or that I think would snake me in a minute. Bye. Do you know what I mean? That's where we're at. Bye. No. But the stemming from the past is, again, it's like repeating past cycles in your family line. And it's just, it might seem like a bit of a kind of like, well, how come, you know, that's not with your twin flame? And I know it's like some people's consciousness can't raise high enough to kind of get there. Because, you know, some people's twin flames can make some pretty bad mistakes, you know, like it's, and they're pulling me karma. And some people may be still be in those mistakes. They might not even see it as a mistake yet, but they will. And it's kind of, or you will, but it's kind of like, I'm being pulled to the word karma over there. It's not about the way, it's kind of like, yeah, this is what they've just been talking to me about as well. It's like, because I was helping people with this recently as well, it's like, because it's in the collective right now, it's about seeing, like, you have to dig really deep. I've done it on the short, you have to dig really deep to be like, right, where am I not treating myself like better, or where am I self-sabotaging, right? It's about kind of, and again, that's only where it's relevant, where you know that they're not treating themselves right or around people that they deserve to be around. That song's a bit depressing. See what I mean? See how it was all like high vibes, and then what's this? Angel by the Wings. Oh no, that is quite a nice song. Wait a minute, what are the words to this? That's going to be relevant. Oh, so your wounds they show. I know you have never felt so alone. Oh my God. But hold on, head up, be strong. Hold on till you hear them come. Wait a minute, I need to pause it to read it. Here they come, take an angel by the wings, beg her now for anything, beg her now for one more day. Take an angel by the wings. I'm not going to say, I don't really know the word. You can do, and then it just says, you can do anything, you can do anything, you can do anything. So do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a vibe of like someone not feeling like they can do anything, like speak their truth. It's beating yourself up energy. This is what I've been feeling. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Is that's sorry, yeah, sorry, I keep floating up. I'm sorry, not sorry, I keep floating off. But you see what I mean? Clear yourself, cut your cords, toxic energies, you know, it's karmic energy. But people have to, twin flames have to live out karmic energy. So this is definitely for, you know, the people I've been helped recently is other women with men. Like basically getting into other things with other women. And it's people have to live out their karma, and that is just something you understand as a twin flame. But it can be frustrating because you're like, what again? But it's because if you don't love yourself, you can only attract people at the same frequency. Do you know what I mean? So this doesn't just go for love, it goes for friendships too. So you'll notice that, like, wherever you are at in your essential position, you'll notice that as you wanted more for yourself and you loved yourself more, your friendship group did change, like what I channeled earlier with the Pegasus card. And so because some of us actually know that on a deeper level, you will hold yourself back. I've done it in my life as well, where I actually knew I was going to lose people I really adored if I went for it. And so I held myself back. And then I went for it and I did lose them. So, but do you know what I mean? It's like, but actually it was meant to happen for everyone involved. So, but you see how, so someone, again, this is, I like the way it's coming through tonight. It's like, it's understandable. It's scary when something is about change. So that's why sometimes we're just about to do the big scary thing, have the big scary conversation, or start the dream business, or just do something we really want to do, and we're almost at the door of change. And then we turn around and go back to something we've done before because it's not as scary. I don't know about you, but I've definitely done this before with different things in my life. But if you say you haven't, you're lying. But again, it's like many of us are at a point where you just got to go through the big scary door and see what happens. Or you're going to stay stuck in the lower timeline. And unfortunately, a lot of people are in that lower timeline right now. And you'll know, because if you're looking around and you're around people that are like the people on that like the women on that card that looked shady, it doesn't need to be women, it can be women or men around you, and you're like, I think they talk about me when I walk out the room in a bad way, Or I wonder if they tell me something that I needed to know for my own good, or I wonder if they'd withhold information. All these kind of traits, we all look for different things in people, but I think I'd rather be alone than have friends like that, to be honest. But yeah. Right, so manifestation power, manifest new pals. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Heal away addictions, yes. So again, that I love this because I don't use these cards very often, but it's like, and notice the twin, that's really, and I'm going to see if it's there, the twin flame card actually isn't coming out. So it really is sort of symbolic of, there's waves of twins, that there's quite a bigger gap, unfortunately, than what there was before. And it's because people were coming close and then they took a divine detour. And it's not about blame and shame and guilt, although that is what you will do, or what twin flames will do. And again, it's masculine energies that will do if they've done that. I'm shitting you not. That song just came on that's like, save me. So it's a dance song. It's one of my favourites. That's really relevant, isn't it? Why am I needing to read the words when that comes on every morning as my alarm? It's save me. Oh no, that's hilarious. It's got all wrong. But it's something about save me. Why are we losing time? Is it 1:44? Hello, guys. I'm talking about twin flames and it's 1:44. And normally I would notice that, but I don't notice it because it's 9:44 here. But it's 1:44 where Jennifer is. That's magical. Thank you for sharing. So I can't remember what I was saying. But that means something. I'm channeling about toxic energies, and that song's saying, save me. Heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel and Raphael to help you with this healing. So wherever anybody has got addictions to anything, that could be people, drugs, alcohol, sex, following the crowd. You can be addicted to work, gambling, food, YouTube. I'm addicted to YouTube. TikTok. Oh, I said it. The talk of the tick. Evil, by the way. You can listen to me, you can ignore me, but I'm telling you, horrible frequencies. Sacral chakra. You're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, relationships. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the twin flame card isn't coming out because it's like there's been a deliberate attempt at sabotage to twin flame unions. And quite a few, like lots of people I've spoke to, this has happened. So that'll be different for different people. So the next time you've got a session with me, you can share with me if that's been going on for you. But yeah, that's very interesting. Listen to your intuitive feelings. I'm going to check. It's in here, but it's not coming out. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. See, that's about the people around you. Maybe it isn't. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, look. But we didn't pull it, so. The twin flame's hiding. The twin flame's hiding in the deck. Therefore, the twin flame is hiding out there. Pay attention to your ideas as their messages from true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Past life issues, yeah. The past life issues are, again, inner child wounds and not feeling good enough. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes, but again, it can be when we were younger as well, but it can be from past lives. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. I felt like there was something going on, so the being further apart feels right. Yeah, Charlotte, 100%. Yeah. Did you watch the other videos? Did you watch the short one? There's been total sabotage. Yeah. That's a weird word that keeps coming out, but yeah, it is. So that's why, basically, if you're the twin watching this, and oh my God, holy fuck. Oh, now that's interesting. I mean, it is from last week, but let's meet up and tell each other how we feel is sitting there. So you may have somebody coming towards you that wants to do that. It might not be the right time for some, but it is Mercury retrograde. So again, I'm getting a bit more of a sad vibe around it, to be honest. Because of energy attachments. So again, it's like this is what I mean. Like there's a lot of, it's like there was quite a happy kind of energy around the waves that I pick up on. And then just the last 2 weeks, it's almost been like a dead silence, is what I would put it. And people have been crying a lot in that as well, myself included. And so basically, yeah, it's because there's a lot of energy attachments going on. So, and didn't you say, actually, Charlotte, you did say one day, didn't you, that you felt like that something had been affecting you, and then remember you said you had to rest. And I do feel there was something, you know what I mean, it was like yeah, that's definitely what was going on with me that week. I was eating all the fucking takeaways and that. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And that's when so guys, that is important. I said it at the time, but if you're noticing that you're kind of doing things a wee bit out of the norm of what you'd usually do, like it is like it's energies or entities trying to kind of drag your energy down. So that is what's happening to twin flames. Like I say, it's divine masculines get that, you know, men or women, they get hit really hard. It's like people that are in toxic relationships or marriages that are trying to get away, and just something just keeps coming up, not allowing them to get away. Or people that are in friendships where they know it's not serving them and they can't get away from friendship groups. So, and this is where it's like, you know, some people it has to happen like that, like whether this is you or your twin flame, it's like, you know, that's why we call it a tower moment. Like some big drastic change needs to happen to a person to almost kind of have nobody around them, so that they're forced to, to go to their twin. Like that does happen like that. I read it all the time. I mean, I've read it in all the collective readings, and it comes through in personal sessions. My throat just went funny there. But yeah, energy exchange, negative influences, self-sabotage. And what have I've been channeling about self-sabotage. And yeah, look, that guy doesn't look too friendly. It's about, so it could be like friends around you, it can be lovers, it can be anyone around you. So it's like for guys, it would be women that turn up looking all sexual and inviting. But usually then the mask slips and it's like, what the fuck have I got myself into? So do you know what I mean? That's usually it goes for the guys. And it'd be people that are like after your money or status, or they're just using you because they're dumped by someone else. I don't know, different sorts of things. They're basically not caring about you like you deserve. Or they just basically want your energy. Like you've got a bright light and they want your energy. And the same for women. I've worked with women where it's men like that, like men that are kind of quite needy or relying on the women for their money, or mothering, or none of these things are very attractive, are they? It's like, but unless it's in the way of, now what's funny about with twin flames, right? Because I don't find that attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be somebody's mother. But see, when it's something about with twin flames, if your twin flame is upset for any reason, even if it's in the 3D, like even if they've kind of taken a wrong turn and got involved with other people, where people's twin flames are like so sort of, either got partners or just putting it about, how else do you say it? Like whether this is past or present. That is a weird thing about twin flames. When you understand it from a higher level, it is you. So you've got to have unconditional love. Like, but it doesn't mean that you need to put up with shit, but you can still be a friend to someone and help them. And then obviously, if we're talking about twin flames here, because twin flames have insane chemistry and all the rest of it, it is meant to be built on a basis of friendship. So, but that takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of strength from both people. But again, this is what I'm saying, it's like you can't actually let energies like that win. So hopefully people are listening to there about that, because I know it's hard, whichever, whatever side of that you're on. But I see it a lot where it's quite sad that people make mistakes and then they don't feel like they can come forward, either because it was ages ago or because it was more recently, or a bit of both. But the thing is, as long as you're someone's coming towards you and you respect yourself and you've got healthy boundaries, and sorry, I'm not laughing at what I'm saying, I'm laughing at the song that just came on. Sorry, I'm really tapping into people's sadness, and it's Leo Moon. We can't be doing with this. I've channeled this before, but when life has cut too deep and left you hurt, and the future you'd hoped for is now burning, and the dreams you held so tight lost their meaning, and you don't know if you'll ever find the healing, you're going to make it. The night can only last for so long. Whatever you're facing, if your heart is breaking, there's a promise for the ones who just hold on. Your twin flame. When you do the work, go for you. Lift up your eyes and see, the sun is rising. The song is called, by the way, The Sun is Rising. It's one of my favourites. This is like why I saw Best Friend today. Every high and every low you're going to go through, you don't have to be afraid. I am with you. In the moments you're so weak, you feel like stopping. Let the hope you have light the road you're walking. The night can only, it just kind of all goes on like that. Holy goddamn, man. It's very sad songs we're picking up. I don't know why I just said it like that. Right, so what else do we know about this? And I mean, it does tie with some of your messages, doesn't it? Archangel Michael, heart of a warrior, divine protection, synchronicity. Yes, you're protected by Archangel Michael. Because I work with Archangel Michael every fucking day and all the angels. And Archangel Michael was standing on the devil with a sword. And that's why I've got placements like that. That's why I could spot demons in disguise and sirens and succubus and Jezebels and male equivalents of all of that. Shapeshifters. You get good shapeshifters too, but and remember, this is what confuses people. It's like, what are you talking about? But all these energies can go into people. So say you're out on a night out and you're drinking, or if you're drinking and taking drugs, or you don't even need to be drinking or taking drugs. It's just if you're vulnerable and you've not protected your energy field, which, let's face it, a lot of people out there, not anybody really watching this, unless it's people kind of newer to awakening. And if you're newer to awakening, learn to protect your energy, right? Get some white sage. Ask the sage to cleanse your energy, or at least you don't even need any of that, right? If you don't get any money or anything, just ask your guides to protect you. Ask the angels to protect you, ask spirit to protect you. Pray, learn to pray. Prayer is very powerful, and the more you do it, the more it'll work. I mean, every time, like, I pray for someone and things happen like that, and it's not me, it's God working through me. It's because I really believe. And that's interesting because it's at the bit that it's like something about drowning, and even when and there's other things it doesn't work with, but it's always when it's got something to do with me and my growth. What did that say there? How are you ever going to find your way out, even when you're dabbling? I think, is that a word? And you're doubt. Just look beyond the clouds. Even when you, it just changed. That's more like it. Oh fuck, somebody going to, Jesus Christ. Jailhouse Rock just came on. I like that kind of music, but I hope that's not relevant. Holy fucking shit, man. We had Courthouse and now Jailhouse Rock's coming on. That's a Nana dance, isn't it? Jennifer, you make me do the Nana dance. What did you pick? Is it Granny? Is it Grandma? Is it Nana? Is it Nan? You're a hot Nan if you're a Nan. I think I'm channeling my Nana, by the way. That's how she used to dance. She was cute. Right. Felt like there was something going on. So being further apart. Oh yeah, I read that bit. I had an attachment, a soul who missed a light. She was scared and missed. Oh, that's what you mean by attachment, right? Because we do get attachments in other way, right? So she was scared and mistook my light for the light. Helped transition her home. Good. That's beautiful. I have to do that a lot as well. Draining when you can't work it out what's going on though. Right. So. Cathedral of the Light, stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, artistry. Oh, extending the olive branch. You see what I mean there? So it's like some people watching this, like you may need to be the person that extends the olive branch. Humble wanderer. It's funny. Communication. Yeah, language of light. Look, language of light is what I do. And there's an 18 again. The 18th was Sunday. So I feel this might be, I feel there may have been a lot of sadness around on Sunday for someone watching this. Seeking a higher truth, discernment, there's that word again, a better path, authority. Authority, this reminds me of divine masculine. It's like, oh fuck, of course it does, 33, divine masculine, the Jesus number. It's like needing to use your discernment. Oh yeah, Jailhouse Rock. Yeah, maybe people feel imprisoned where they are. Imprisoned in situations. See, this could even be some of you that are imprisoned in your mind, like on things that are not even to do about love. You bless my soul, what's wrong with me? Na, 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 na. Oh, I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've got that because of Look Who's Talking. That's my favourite too. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Energy attachments, 13, and that's the so we've just had 33. 33 I associate with divine masculine, and 13 I associate with divine feminine. And why is it not happening? Energy attachments. Boo. And I don't get the feeling people are all shook up with karmics. Right, so, or all shook up in a fucking bad way. Right, so, self-care around that. Drink tea, dance. Well, I can tick that one. Plan a vacation. Nope, because I'm not doing what you need to do that. I don't think you need to do that anymore, do you? Aromatherapy. I'm losing it because I can't be arsed elaborating. Watch a movie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Sting. Were these all mine? I'm going to get off another dance party myself. Use your hands. No, we'll not make any jokes. You can make your own. Interest. Oh, wow. God, listen, guys. Sorry, you can tell that the Leo energy is about pleasure. There's that one again. My God. Sorry, can you hear my... You can't actually. See, this is funny. You can't hear my stomach rumbling. I break down and cry. Reminds me, baby, of you. A lost romance. Right, I'm going to sing. Fucking hell, man. Right. Well, this is a bit more fun because, like, it's just fucking... The story's changed a little bit, but it's turned into a bit of a sad story, isn't it? All the fucking union is coming and all that. It's like, oh, something fucked with that right up. So if that did actually happen to you, can you just let me know in private so that we can raise the vibration a little bit? Because that ain't the stories I've been hearing. Anything that's the furthest thing from grandma. Right, I'm going to set a wee timer so that I might go before this goes off because I am really hungry. It was like my stomach was singing at me there. What am I going to have? Fruit doesn't seem chippy. I want toast. Oh yeah, teardrop. And it's a bit, see, people are crying out there. People are feeling fucking sad. Maybe some of you are like kind of like, maybe see, because I had this towards the start of the weekend and I'm all right now. Maybe some of you are like really sad now. Is that right? Or some of you? Oh. Courage. You're safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Yeah, see what I mean? Set strong boundaries. Keeps coming through. And you're safe. This is, I feel lots of people, what did I title that again? So, yesterday was, for obvious reasons, yesterday was such heightened collective anxiety. I'm so glad that I sat up very late the night before, which meant that I slept really late yesterday. So, you know, I literally just got up, ate, watched a bit of TV and went back to my bed again because it was such a horrible energy. And I've done that video. You're safe. I just feel there's, you know, people having a lot of panic attacks and that as well. Like, again, I had a panic attack. I hadn't had one for like, I don't think I'd had one. Mind you, maybe did I not have one? I feel like I did have one not that long ago. I can't remember why. They just drew me. Oh my God. See, when I just, shit, that's really scary. Can I actually show what's on that? Yeah, it's just reminding me what I need to. By the way, so I'm gonna record my New Earth meditation. That's actually on a lot of the lives anyway, but I'm gonna do it on a short video so that if you want to do that every day, you can, because lots of people have asked me to do that. And when many people have been having panic attacks or anything related like that, like just severe anxiety, I mean, everyone that does a session with me will know that I start off the session by doing that. Sexual healing's just come on. So, oh, that isn't good though. I was like, that's not what I'm picking up. That's not good. I'll tell you why that's not good. So anyway, I'm going to do the New Earth meditation. I'm also going to do one for my kids' channel when I publish that too. But I'm just going to, even if I haven't published it, I'll send you the link. Because I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to record it. Don't know about tomorrow, maybe first, but this week anyway. But I'll tell you why that's not good that sexual healings came on. Because my eyes were being drawn to interference, black magic, and voodoo. And sexual healings came on. And that is how people steal your light. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but it will be some of you out there. Look, that's what's on this bit of paper. Can you see? So yeah, if you find that you have just had sexual intercourse or something, but like it's like if you do, it's got kids, because that was to remind me to do the New Earth meditation, by the way. But we'll also be careful, because that can happen when you have sex. But it's I don't know if you do that, but it's so I'm not even joking. It is about women do try to trap men with that, and some men can try to trap women too, can't they? But it's, I mean, how does that even go? I mean, that's both right. Yeah, I'm like, sorry, it's bedtime clearly. But yeah, just notice your energy levels. Yeah, because that's how some people do black magic. It's pretty fucked up. Like, and again, just to stress, it's entities that work through the person. So the person might not even know. Or they might. Anyway. But that's interesting, because I was talking about panic attacks and anxiety. And so, yeah, what could be happening as well is like, it's well, I suppose it's oh God, we're not going into fucking teaching about sacred sex, but it's stressing like how powerful sexual energy is and sharing it with people. As the people make the sacral chakra bit on the flag, it's like, it's your creativity, it's your fire, it's your passion. But it's also like the sacral chakra is like fear. And it can just, drain your energy. There's lots of things that go, it's very complicated, but it's just about, that is why when you sort of wake up to the healing energy of sex, it's like you don't just, it's so funny, they're pulling me the word sacred over there as well, because it's a tarot that I've got, sacred feminine. Wow, yeah, sacred feminine. And that is, it does typically tend to be that true divine, hello, thank you, Michelle. True, and I'm saying true sacred divine feminines. There are rare cases where, like, it's not that, it's not totally uncommon. Like, there are rare cases where if you want to in your divine feminine and you want to date other people, you could, but what I've come across is not many really want to, like they don't really want to. So that's why it's good to be really in touch and strong within yourself and have healthy boundaries. Because actually, it's just, yeah, because they're pulling out the word karma, because you just build up more karma. And that's where it can almost seem quite unfair, because you're like, well, my divine masculine's out there doing whatever the fuck he wants, or he's and it's kind of like, yes, they will. Until they know better, they will, or you will. The power of love is on, though. And the power of love is stronger than lust. I like what you done there, Spirit. So yeah, set strong boundaries with yourself, you know, and who you have sexual relations with, because it can really fuck you up, basically. And you'll know, because if you're feeling anxious and fucked up, and, you know, if you're sleeping with the right person, you'll be fucking leaving their house with a skip in their step, and or you'll not be leaving their house at all because you'll be having that much fun. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but after. So I feel this is one for the young men out there, but maybe young women too. It's or not so young, wherever it applies, just really recognize how you feel. God, that's scary that sexual healing song came on, and right. So ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. Do I need to talk about that? Oh my God, right, okay. They're actually like, sorry, not sorry. Oh shit, oh God, I know why. It's because Leo's the fifth house of, that's hilarious. Leo's the fifth house, and that's kids. And I'm just saying I'm going to record the kids meditation, and it's also sex. So that's why they're making me talk. Let's talk about sex, baby. Just come to YouTube for sex ed. I don't know how well I'm going to do teaching it. I'm joking. It's not me. The guys are talking through me, because I wouldn't want to be sitting here talking about sex, seriously. So, but what else you got to say about that? I don't know how to say this very nicely, but because I just explained about what, well, I didn't really, did I? So for women, your womb is very sacred. And a bit like when I say planting the seed of doubt, if you're catching my drift, like if you sleep with the wrong man, they can be planting the seed of doubt as well, and planting the seed of a lot of other shit if you're not careful. But it's like, there's something about when a man, I don't know what words to use now, I'm stuck, but you know what I mean, when they lay their seed in you, if you know, it's kind of like that's when women can get obsessed with men. So I mean, this is either for the women to know that, or it's for men to be wary of that when you do that, you are planting a seed. And I'm not necessarily meaning like pregnancy, of course there can be that too. It's you're laying a part of you in them, energy wise, and it's why women can get obsessed, like, and I mean unhealthily so. And that's funny that you make my dreams come true just came on, because I don't think that would be, you know what I mean? But it's like, what I mean, it's like what they're talking about is, it's like, that's why, you know, when you're kind of like promiscuous and you kind of sleep with a lot of different people, it doesn't, like, whether you've done it in the past or now, whether you're a man or a, well, this would just be that you can, sorry, I'm trying to be PC, but for fuck's sake, this is a man, right? I know women do it, we'll deal with that next. It's when men do it, it's kind of like, so if you ever feel like you've got a lot of women sort of, some men are like, this, I've not got this problem, but if you've got a lot of women kind of chasing you up, it's because of that. It's because if you're doing that, then yeah, you know what I mean? It is kind of like entities, because it's like, if you've got quite needy, insecure women, then it's going to like sort of go for their energy like that. And then it's the type of women that get really controlling, or like, where you going, who you going to meet, or the women that even like you're in a relationship with them and they're like, I don't trust you, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. Whereas, you know, when you're dealing with a divine feminine, because even if a masculine has had a promiscuous past, they'll be pretty secure, you know, secure within themselves, regardless of whatever's went on in the past, because that is a sacred feminine. And the thing is, if you think, but I'm a divine feminine and I'm a bit insecure, or I don't know if I'd be too happy about that, it's just a level of where your awareness is at, you know what I mean? It's not a fucking, it's not a test, you know, it's not a, well, it is a test, isn't it? It's not a so I'm just letting them take me anywhere with this. It's not a competition is what they're saying, but it's about like yeah, that's that right. I get what they're doing. They're trying to let me help the guys work out what is a divine feminine and what is a distorted feminine. So distorted feminines would be controlling, quite flashy in the sense of using their, you know, seducing techniques, but not in the way divine feminines do that too, with goddess energy and really just by being themselves. But distorted feminines do tend to be more coming from the ego and not really from the soul. Maybe even a bit more of a nasty vibe. So I must be picking up on someone in general. But it's like, you know, someone specific here, but it's kind of like it's just not that but like, why are you saying it's like they're saying to me as well, it's like it can be quite hard to spot because it's like, well, it's like they're giving me another example now, right? Have you ever seen Sleeping with the Enemy? That's not good that they've given me that film, full stop. It's like, seriously, I just pieced that together. But it's in the film Sleeping with the Enemy, right? It's terrifying, but it's like Julia Roberts actually runs away. She fakes her own death and she swims away from her husband because he's vile, like horrible, horrible man. Beauty School Dropout just came on. That's quite interesting. How can I fit that? But it's like, yeah, so basically, yeah, so that man comes, that's it. When she meets him, he's really charming and kind of like, you know, oh God, I think we're talking about, well, no, we're definitely talking about narcissists here. So this, right, so that, just if you're a man and you're with a woman like this that you're suspicious of, then take it where it fits. But this is about a man. So this is like the man's. So anyway, yeah, he charms her, but then his true colours are revealed. There's really horrible shit in the film, like he rapes her and everything. It's horrible. But he knocks her about, and you know what I mean. It's just horrible. But basically, it's well, these are just examples of not sacred sex, aren't they? And they're quite extreme ones. But I mean, it's what's going on. Do you know what I mean? So, fucking hell. Right, can we stop now? I need to go get the sexual tarot. I think we're all going to need a bit of sexual healing now after that coming through. But yeah, no, all jokes aside, it is that. It's like, because some people won't be able to work this out. You know what I mean? Like, why am I feeling so anxious? Why am I feeling so drained? Why is it draining my finances? Why can I not get rid of these women or these men? And it's because of that, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, so women. So because I kind of spoke about the men. So yeah, I told, mind you, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, so that's like men, you can have women chasing you in that way, but women, your womb is really sacred. I mean, I'm a womb healer, so my, you know, your womb is really sacred. I mean, I activate womb healing in people. That's why, like, you know, I clear trauma. So when that's why I can just sit on a Zoom with someone and just hold space and clear all their trauma. Not all their trauma, but quite a lot of it. For those of you that have had to, again, that's probably why I get ill. That's probably why I got a sore back when I listen to too much stuff. It can be a bit like I need a day in my bed the next day. Do you know what I mean? That is what I tend to do when I've got really heavy sessions. But it's sacred. You know what I'm trying to get is it's sacred sexual energy. And when you really understand that, you don't just sleep with anyone. And if the thing is, and if you have, if you are someone out there that has done that in the past or recently, you can always it's not even mistakes. Like I say, it's divine mistake. You just learn. I don't think call things like divine mistake, but you know what I mean? It's you just learn from it. And once you know better, you can do better. Like, for instance, it's like, I did actually know all this stuff from quite a young age. And then I just kind of shelved it because, you want to just fit in with others. But I've spoken about this before, but it was never really me. Like, I've got Saturn and Scorpio, and I've got a Scorpio rising. I've got a lot of, and all my 8th house and all that, as well as all my goddess places. I've got all really kind of sacred, sexual, tantra placements. Sorry, hopelessly devoted has just come on. That's hilarious when I was saying that. Hopelessly devoted to you, but I'm angry at myself. Right, so I was channeling divine masculine, I think. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Yeah. But so receive. Oh my God, that's quite interesting after what I was just saying. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you're worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. But you see, that is interesting after I was just saying that about the womb space. Like, you shouldn't just receive anyone in there, ladies. Do you know what I mean? It's a sacred space. So do what you will, but that's coming through from the guides. And same with you men, you know what I mean? You shouldn't just be giving it away to anyone. And if you do, well, don't be moaning when you've got a whole load of ladies following after you and you're, what the fuck's this all about? But again, you see, some guys want that. Sorry, but it's true. And that's men that are too stuck in their ego. But I'd like to believe the men following this are going to be stuck a little bit in that. Let's get real. Same with some of the women. But you want to be in that divine energy. Like I say, I'm no fucking angel, right? I had my promiscuous days, but I actually kind of think I'm probably more angelic vibes promiscuous. You know what I mean? I don't know if I call it, but it's like, yeah, I don't feel I was that promiscuous, to be honest. You know what I mean? And when I was just trying to fit in with the crowd. Adventure. Dare to do things differently, yeah, but I feel that's what they're saying is, like, rather than going along with the crowd. And so this does, again, it can be for the older men and women out there too, but it feels like this is for some of the more younger. This is really interesting. It does feel like, God, I hope you're not too young. I hope you're teenagers and allowed to watch stuff like this. But it's kind of like it is about that. It's about, really tune into your intuition and don't just sort of go along with the crowd because it's cool. Because I bet you a lot of people in their older age now are like, I wish I didn't do that. Manifest your travel dreams, move to a new location. Anger's coming up again. Yeah, I feel it is. It's a lot of anger. It's like you've either received anger from someone that you've slept with. God, that's really interesting. Or you've just received negative energy. That's what I mean by when I say spells and all that. It's like, but don't get me wrong, sometimes some people are actually doing witchcraft. The dark kind. Like, some people actually are doing that. But some of it is like modern day spells, like just people fucking with your mind, or because again, there's loads of things like that on YouTube as well, like like fucked up manifestation stuff and that. And again, it's like, this is what I mean. I can see through a lot of stuff that other people can't. And a lot of the frequencies and that people pick up from certain social media is, like I say, the talk of the tick and club of the house are the worst, I feel. But like all of them, even stuff like this, it's like if you don't kind of limit your time on them, you can soak up a lot of negative energy from things. And then it's basically the point is you should know exactly who it is you are sharing your energy with. Definitely sexually, but really anywhere, because it's sacred. Are you finished now? Yeah, I think they're finished. God. So That's what happens when the moon goes in the fifth house. Well, no, sorry, the moon is in Leo and that is the fifth house. Ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself, support. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. But you see how that fits in? This is quite interesting. I mean, it's interesting for me, but it's kind of like it's I was just talking about, your energy level. Oh yeah, that's what they're saying. When you're dealing with a true twin flame, because it will be passionate, you will have more energy. You'll get fired up about your life. You'll soar. Whereas the clue would be with others. You may have fun for a bit, but then your energy will start depleting. But I mean, the biggest sign is the person that you can't get off your mind and your heart. As they pull me to follow your heart, it will always know where to lead you. As the song that's on, that's so cheesy, but the song that's on is the one at Greece where they fly up in the sky, Ascension. And maybe some people do need to do that. Depending on how bad it's got out there, guys, maybe you do just need to fly off in a car and never look back. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Right, so that is kind of like Ascension, though. Do you know what I mean? It's like once you're living the high life, no pun intended, once you're kind of living in joy and playful energy, it doesn't matter what comes your way, what knocks you get, you can always pick yourself back up again. But before, you may have picked yourself back up again and been a bit more of a fuck you vibe, and I'm not going to trust anyone anymore and all this kind of stuff. But when you're living in the playful kind of new earth energy, you can just laugh a little bit at life and in the drama of it all. As I got chills, I've got just came on, and that's very sexual, isn't it? You know what I mean? The whole song, the chemistry, the everything. You know what I mean? This is hilarious. You better shape. I was like, why am I? You better shape up. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, so it's like, I'm saying that people, it's like for everyone. It's like, just to whoever doesn't respect themselves like that, their energy. Respect your energy more and love yourself more. Right, okay. Goddess, yeah, look. Honor your divine feminine energy. Hello. What? That's specific. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. Even love the part of you that feels dirty, shame, guilt for having one night stands or getting involved with the wrong people, or staying in relationships too long that you knew you shouldn't, or staying in marriages too long that you know you shouldn't. Whatever this is about for whoever, you can always turn it around. You can always go and get help. You can clear your energy. You can just face facts that everybody has a past. Even if it's happened recently, you can always wake up tomorrow and become a new person. And don't ever let anybody tell you any different. Love every part of you. We're all here loving, learning, and living. Polarity. Oh, I love it. This is so twin flamey. Integrate your shadow side. And integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. Sorry, I'm fucking fascinated. Is this Lao Tzu talking through me? This is pretty mental, by the way. This is like really, because it's like that's yin yang, right? And that is twin flames. But this is more going into the dark side of it. It's like, that's what it feels like it's happened. It's like some kind of interference on the whole has come in to really make self-sabotage to the extreme. And I feel it's been divine masculines that have been targeted to make them really go into their shadow side. So again, if you're a divine masculine regardless of gender, and you feel like you've been acting a bit out of the norm, or I don't know, like you were doing good for a while, and then you've taken, like, you know, some just shitty stuff have happened, or you've made shitty decisions, or whatever it is. It can be really big things, or it can be small things. It's just annoyed you. It's like, oh, of course, that's what it is. It's because, right, so it's what I just said. It is the interference, right? And there is interference going on, and you'll recognise interference if it's people in relationships that, you know, if obviously if you're in the relationship with the wrong person, or if it was just casual things or something, because these telltale signs will happen. Draining of energy, draining of finances, major anxiety. You know, when people are doing black magic, they can do weird things. They're pulling them over at the sexual time. It's like they can send you, you know, there's subliminal messages in that people, you know, you can, and it's kind of weird because it's like twin flames talk to each other telepathically in the astral. But people can do really weird shit. Like, you know, you got to be careful. Like, again, I don't really want to scare people with this, but I'm sure, look, it's like you got to be careful with your like, you got to ask for protection in that when you're sleeping and stuff as well, because these energies, I mean, go and Google what I'm saying. Like, that's what succubus energy would do. They would come and, you know, do stuff to guys in their dreams, like. But I mean, they wouldn't need to do it in their dreams if they were lying right next to them. And that's why I think they said sleeping with the enemy. That's pretty fucking scary, by the way. Right, praying for whoever that's for. It's for quite a lot of people out there. Right, so miracles, yes. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been heard. Surrender the how. Your dark side. Right, so yeah, it's about, sorry, that's so the darkness, so to honor your divine feminine energy if you are a divine feminine, regardless of gender, and men out there that are mainly in the masculine energy, or women, you know, it's kind of like, just that's about honoring your feelings. So it's like when it was coming through the other week there about some people are getting tired of like separating sex and feelings, and they want to integrate the two together, which would be twin flames. But some people actually just really genuinely don't know how to do it because they've just always done what they've done and they've stayed disconnected from their feelings. But when you, as the other twin, when you work on this within yourself and you do the shadow work, and you get that and you understand that someone finds it way, way, way more difficult to express their feelings, then that is unconditional love. And it's not just, you know, I know it can seem like, oh, it's just divine feminines have unconditional love for a divine masculine, but divine masculines do have unconditional love for their twin as well. It really won't look like it for a lot of people. And I even know that from some of the things that even some of the women energies have said, you know what I mean? It's like, just because someone hasn't told you something, it doesn't mean they don't feel it. Maybe they just have real difficulty expressing it. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. And again, you know, let's get real. It is just because, you know, some people's twin flames have been knocked off the path and they're away having fun with someone right now. But it's like what I've said is that can quickly turn to shite, as I just got, I keep saying shite today. I don't know who I'm channeling, but it's quite funny. As I just got drawn to the word lightning, and I always get that kind of feeling it's not a good lightning. You know what I mean? It's like a lightning bolt, like an epiphany, like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong place. What am I doing? This isn't fun anymore. Healer. Yeah. Divine masculines are a healer as well. You have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, stay true to your path as a healer. So that's going to mean something lovely for all of you. Hello, beautiful yourself. I forgot I was meant to do a recorded reading for you. I remembered earlier. Sorry about that. Well, I'll message you, but do you still want to do that session tomorrow? Not the recorded one. Oh my God, my makeup's fucking melting off. Can't wait. All right, yes, you do then. Yes, no, I can't wait to see you either. You will be a sight for sore eyes. We'll do your session first, and then you might need to heal me just by being yourself. Right, so I've just been channeling a lot of sacred sex stuff. So flow. It was in the flow of it. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Yeah, that is what. Yeah, I'll message it. I think so. I think I'll probably need a bit of a lie in. So you weren't too fussy about the time, eh? What time? No, what time did we set? No, it's free. I think I can still do that. Like it doesn't really matter what time because you're going to be my only client tomorrow because Wednesdays it's pretty much a day off, but I can always change that for you. Well, we already put it in, so I knew that it was like you're my. Like that's why I don't mind about being late on here tonight. Actually, maybe I should do that. I might film your recorded one. What do you want me to do, actually? Maybe you could save that for later. Do you want me to record the recorded one before we talk tomorrow? So that I don't know anything about what's going on? Or because I could just do it when I finish this. Or do you want that like do you want that another time? Let me know. Should I work out if I'm going? Sorry, that's hilarious. Back in time off of Back in Time off of Back to the Future is on. And it's Mercury retrograde. That's hilarious. Right, okay, I will do that then. I'll get off and do your pre-recorded reading. Right, so on that note, if anybody else would like a pre-recorded reading, I only do that for people if I've done a session with you previously. So you can book. Purple Rain just came on. Oh, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. See what I mean? Fucking sad. We're in Leo moon. Could we get out the Cancer moon energy? Jesus Christ. Right. Yeah. If you want a pre-recorded reading, then email my assistant and then she'll be able to send you the link, or you can find the link yourself. I am putting my prices up, so if you want to get them at the old prices, then I would book like basically right now. I'll be getting around to changing that tomorrow. So or if you want to book a live Zoom, same thing. Grab it, because tomorrow when you go, it will be more. So tomorrow onwards. So, and I mean what I say, guys, it's changing. Things are changing around here. Right. So let's pull one more for good measure. And I don't usually say for good measure. I don't really, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Might not have a lot of significance. It might, but everything I do. So maybe somebody says that a lot. Let's just do something more for good measure. You're very welcome. Oh, look, you're doing that. Hannah, will you stop doing that emoji that I can't do? I can't do that. Like, guys, have you all got that? I tried to look like, oh, it is that, by the way. It's because remember I said I thought it was because it's like I can't update my phone. Like the memory's just fucking chocker on both my work phone and my normal phone. I'm going to delete my WhatsApp anyway. So I'll get more memory from that. So I just said that and I shuffled past chat with a friend. Maybe I'm not meant to. That's quite funny. Oh, did you not know that you could, Charlotte? How is it an actual emoji on the keyboard? Wait a minute, maybe I've got it here. Oh no, the YouTube emojis are shite, aren't they? Oh, maybe, wait a minute. Oh shit, that's too fast. I mean, it's not that I'm ever doing it on my own, but right, my stomach's really saying it's hungry now. It's not even on my laptop keyboard. Maybe it is. Anyway, I don't know. Were all those emojis there before? They weren't there before, were they? Is that new? That feels new. I'm on a laptop too. You search. Oh, wait a minute. Is this new? Is this new? Oh my God. Yay. I will find love. At this rate, I just might be 40. Right, so I'm not putting that out there. I won't be 40, but I'm going to be 39 in April. So fucking better not be 40. That's all I'm saying. Right, so what do we need to know before I go? Well, I think that is very appropriate with everything I've just. Oh my God. You couldn't really get any clearer, could you? Right, this order. Look at this. Look at what I've just said. Yeah. So this is going to be goodbye. I love you too, and I shall speak to you tomorrow. Right, so work out what you need and don't be scared to ask for it. So you can't ask for something if you don't know what it is you want. But if you do know what it is you want, you need to ask for it. Because shy bairns getting out, as they say here. So, which actually means, if you want me to translate, shy children get nothing. You know, like, you've got to go for what you want. Never be afraid to seek the support you need. Ask for support. I mean, two cards saying the same thing. Surround yourself with people who want to lift you higher. And then that's basically talking about wherever you're keeping yourself around people that tear you down or your energy goes down. Do something about it. Right, so make connections. It's easy to focus on the material things in life to make you feel good, and it's only natural to want these things since we're constantly being advertised to. But the happiest people in life focus on making their relationships with other people flourish. So look out for the people that aren't helping you flourish, basically. Invest time and energy in the people you love, not the things you buy. Again, that's ego, materialistic. So look out for people around you that are like that. It doesn't mean if people are materialistic, they're a bad person. It's just that's the old earth. And it's kind of like all these things that, you know, when you idolize celebrities and money and fame and false idols and you don't remember your sovereignty, basically. It's not good. These things aren't real, not really. Love is real, friendship, true friendship is real. You know, it's kind of like when the chips are down, who would really be there for you? Invest time and energy in the people you love, not the things you buy, as it's human connections that will truly enrich your life and well-being. Yeah. Right, so what's this one? Savor a cup of tea. It's a small thing. Yeah, this is basically what they were getting at there. It's the small things in life that make the biggest difference. Yeah. You know, that's what it is. It's like, you know, if you think about how you're feeling on your worst day, and maybe for some, I'm gathering some of you are on, you know, not feeling good out there for all this to be coming through. It's like, when you feel really down or even depressed, or when you're in your dark night of the soul, which is when you feel like that, you know, just permanently numb and down and nothing's going right. And some people, you know, can escape from that by drinking a lot or being around the wrong people or distracting themselves with sex, or, you know, and a bit of all of that, or, you know, change it for what is. It's kind of like, well, it doesn't matter how much money you've got, or it doesn't matter how many fake friends you've got, or like all of that stuff doesn't matter, is it? It's like when you feel that low and you begin to sort of focus on that. And what's that song? You just yeah, you have to have these moments to really realize, well, I'm going to go because I'm going to be here tomorrow at this rate. And that's quite funny because the song has just come on called No Tomorrow, which I believe was a one-hit wonder. Let's go to a rave and behave like we're tripping simply because we're so in love. When we're together, there's no tomorrow. When we're together, there's no one in the world but you and me. Well, I think that's an appropriate place to leave it with what I was saying. I like that song. Right, so gotta go. Love yous lots. That was interesting channeling. I was in major chill mode. I'm going to film Brianna's reading, and then I am going to eat something. So, peace out, my family. And I'm glad that I was able to do the heart emoji. I don't know when I'll be next on, guys. I don't think it will be Thursday, to be honest. Oh no, it's not actually, because I've got my niece. Yeah, so I'll do a pre-recorded video for Therapy Thursday, and if she's sleeping, or even if she's watching Peppa Pig beside me, Boris, whatever it is, I'll like chat. I'll do that. I'll go in the chat thing. You know, so I'll do a pre-recorded video and I'll be on the chat at about 8 o'clock or maybe a bit later. And if I don't, you just know that I never got around to it. But I'm sure I will. I'll get something out for you. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be back on a live. Because most of the time I'm being guided to not be on it. So hopefully whoever really needed those messages, you got your messages and it meant something to you. And I'm sorry for the people that are feeling really low right now. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Christ. Yeah. Accept what you can't control. There are two types of problems. Ones we can solve and ones we can't. Do everything you can to tackle the problems you can solve and accept that the rest is out of your control. Knowing when to let go is a big step towards reducing tension in your life. Restore your strength and renew your spirit. There's sunshine after every storm. Yeah. There's sunshine after every storm. And that's actually, oh my God, it's the same two cards. These are the ones that I started with earlier. It's the same messages that keep coming through. Create your own calm. I feel that's why I've been on here for so long. It was just to calm people down and possibly even put you to sleep. So, right. Take time for the things that make your soul happy. Treating yourself for no reason is guaranteed to put a spring in your step. I used that phrase earlier. And smile on your face. You don't need to splash out in lots of cash either. That's kind of really in line with what I was just talking about. Indeed, that could be counterproductive. Why not buy yourself a bunch of your favourite flowers, a decadent hot chocolate, that novel you can't wait to read, or a new accessory in your favourite colour? Or just go make a cup of tea, do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to cost the fucking world. Right, so, or you might have flowers coming to you from someone else, you know what I mean? One of my best pals, whenever she visits, she brings flowers. I love it. Right, so thank you, Claire. I probably need to book in with you. We'll be in touch. Right, well, I look forward to hearing from you. And you'll know when the time is. Right, I am going to love yous and leave yous. And Brianna, I look forward to channeling for you right now. So if you feel the healing coming in for you, then you know what's happening. And then we'll be doing some more tomorrow. Right, so see you later. Oh my God, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Yeah, I knew it was like, right, so see when it's long like that, it is because people needed whatever this is, calm. So, oh my God, and all my makeup's went under my eyes. Why has it done that though? Why is it like went like Alice Cooper or something? It's like, got, my black eyeliner's kind of melted. Interesting. Oh well, I think the red and the black have like mixed in together.